Quite a NANOG, eh? It's great. I'll give you guys the obligatory stats for the meeting before I get to it here. There's 546 people registered. That's pretty good. We're really happy with that. And of those, 172 were first-time attendees. So thank you, the first-time attendees. It's pretty interesting. There's a little bit of demographic research done in the quick analysis, and it turned out that there were 20-plus countries represented that really spanned the entire globe, even though it's NANOG, so that's kind of cool. So let me see if I can find our slides here. I don't know why it's so hard to use Windows. I'm just not there with it. Why is it hard to click? It should be easy. Okay. So, first off, I want to thank the sponsor, Alcatel-Lucent. They just did a great job for us, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful event. So thank you, Alcatel-Lucent. Alcatel-Lucent was also involved, along with CoreSite, in the great Sunday night social we had. I don't know how many folks went. Almost everybody. Okay, cool. It was great. Thank you for that. We had a great social on Monday night too. Although I didn't bowl, I learned my lesson in Philadelphia. Don't mix alcohol and bowling, at least not for me. That was hosted by Telex and Brocade, that they put together in an unbelievably rapid, short period of time. So thank you, Greg and Dave, Telex. I also thought the breaks and the breakfasts were really great this time. So thank you to all of the sponsors who put those on. And, in general, thank you, all of the sponsors. We had, I don't know if you looked at the signage, but there were quite a few sponsors. But we also have 3 premium sponsors, Google, Alcatel-Lucent, and NTT. So thank you very much for your support of NANOG there. Okay, I'm moving along. Okay. I had to write all this stuff down. I mean, it's like, I don't want to miss anybody. I also, this is really your conference, but it's put on by a group of very dedicated volunteers, and I just want to throw them a little bit of credit for the nice conference they put together. First off, the PC program committee who put together the program. If you're around, can you stand up? All of these folks. So if you see these folks, these are the people who did it. There's also a development committee, and they're the people who put together all of the, all of the logistics, the financing, the backing, all of that stuff. Are any of the members here? Well, we'll just give them a hand. Oh, okay, hey, Steve, all right. So, yeah, Steve did it. Steve did it all. And then, now that we're NANOG, or we're soon to be NANOG, the board has been, the former steering committee, now board, has been instrumental in putting all of this together, although they're working on sort of the more behind the scenes, perhaps, aspects of this. But I want to also give them a hand, because without them we couldn't have gotten here. So thank you, board. Okay, I'm going as fast as I can, I know. All right, so 2 more. This one, I kind of threw this one in. So being the PC chair over the last, 15 years? No. Many years that I've been doing it, I've had the opportunity to work with a lot of you, and I can tell you that the effort that the PC members put into the program really has a determining factor on how good the experience turns out to be. And it turns out that one of our members who will be terming out after the next NANOG will not be there, and I just wanted to recognize him and have all of you recognize his contribution to NANOG over the last many, many years, and that's you, Kevin. So if you could stand up. Kevin has been an instrumental and tireless member of the NANOG PC, and we're all going to miss him a lot. Okay. And last but not least, I want to really thank all of the folks from Merit who over all these many years, I remember the first NANOG I came to. So it happened to be in Ann Arbor in some really small auditorium, and there were Merit people, some of the same people everywhere. So what I want to do is I want to read their names just so that we can read it into the record and that all of you will know who they are and all the fine work they've done for us over many years. So here we go. So working this particular meeting are Larry Blunk, Fawn Cullen, David Gilbertson, Pete Hoswell, Sue Joyner, Don Cotton, Andy Rosenweig, Carol Wadsworth, and Mike Zawacki. So those guys, they put it together. And, you know, Merit has a very long history with NANOG, and I want to mention some of the other people who have over the years served us so well. Betty, Rob Levitt, Jason Russell, Gail Turkhurst, and Brian Warkowski. Thank you all very much. So with that, I think the new way we're going to format this is I'm going to the Executive Director of NANOG.
And I wanted to just add one more thank you to all of you as attendees for coming out for the meeting. It's really been a long few months for the board as we've worked through the transition, and it's wonderful to see that so many of you, which is the community at large, believed in the effort and certainly have responded to a great program agenda. The sponsors, if I can find this page here, and which is all of you as well, have been right there along with the board and the process for making sure that we have money. All of you in attending, paying your registration fees, it all comes together and makes NANOG 52 such a great event. So thank you to Dave, the program committee, the board, and especially our sponsors and all of you for coming out. I want to also remind all of you as we look towards NANOG 53 to please take time, consider the value add of becoming a NANOG member. At NANOG 53 we will be into our first board voting election process. As Steve indicated in the opening remarks at the community meeting, we are NANOG, you are NANOG. So take an opportunity to vote. I am very excited and looking forward to NANOG 53. The call for presentations for the meeting will be going up soon. The hotel link is not there yet, but it will be coming up as well, so you'll be able to become a member, make your hotel reservation, and we will be opening registration for the meeting with Comcast in Philadelphia on July 12th. It's a joint meeting back-to-back with Aaron, so we always have a great week-long set of activities. And do check out the webpage, and look forward to seeing all of you, or as many of you, and some new faces in Philadelphia. Thanks again. Safe travels.